Have you ever been there? That moment. Someone challenges you or criticizes you, maybe just provokes you, and you feel this immediate, almost overwhelming urge to just fire back.
Oh, yeah, that feeling.
Right, like you have to defend yourself, argue, get the last word in. It's almost like a reflex, isn't it?
Completely. It's a very human thing.
Well, today on the deep dive, we're going into something that kind of pushes against that instinct. It's counterintuitive maybe, but really powerful. We're exploring the skill of restraint. And our guide here is Donna Franklin West's fantastic article, The Indispensable Power of Restraint. She lays out this compelling case for restraint not being, weakness or just rolling over, but actually a strategic, active choice, a skill we all need.
Yeah, and what Donna West really gets at right from the start is challenging that idea that reacting fast is always the strongest way. She argues pretty convincingly, I think, for the opposite. And she brings in that classic wisdom from Epictetus. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. And that's not just like a nice quote. It's really the foundation for seeing restraint as a conscious choice, taking control instead of just being pulled along by impulse.
That's such a key distinction, isn't it? Because restraint can sound passive, like you're holding back because you're scared or unsure. But what Donna shows, and this is why this is so interesting, is that it's actually about choosing a more powerful path. And she breaks it down for us into 3 core ideas, 3 pillars: staying gracious, staying focused, and staying quiet when you need to. These aren't just nice to haves, they're actually strategies.
Okay.
So let's dig into that first one. Gracious doesn't mean passive. I gotta say, my first thought with gracious sometimes goes to like being too nice.
Letting things slide, yeah.
Exactly. It's like being a doormat. And the author, Donna, she admits that was her thinking too, initially. But she's really clear. Grace is not weakness. And it's definitely not people-pleasing. That thing where you give away your power hoping everyone else will be happy.
Which rarely works out anyway.
Right. And she knows this firsthand, calls herself a recovering people pleaser. Instead, she redefines grace as what keeps your integrity intact, even when things are unfair or uncomfortable. That's a really big shift in how you think about it, don't you think?
It absolutely is. And it's so important, especially if you've ever been caught in that people-pleasing cycle. By reframing it, Donna West shows how grace becomes, a tool to get your power back. It's not about ducking conflict entirely. It's about choosing to respond from a higher place. It's an active choice to protect yourself, your dignity, to control your reaction. Like say someone attacks you in a meeting, right? Your gut says lash out. But choosing grace, that's stepping back, maybe acknowledging it, but refusing to get down to their level. It's really a form of self-preservation, proactive.
She tells this great story, so relatable. She was in the public meeting, someone deliberately trying to undermine her, embarrass her.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And her gut instinct. Fire back, defend, make sure everyone knew she was right. But she didn't. She consciously chose grace. Didn't clap back, as she says. Didn't try to embarrass them. She just stayed calm, clarified her point, and moved on. And the result? Later, colleagues actually came up to her and said, I really respected how you handled that.
That's it. That says so much about the long-term effect, doesn't it? It's not just about winning that single moment.
Not at all. That story nails it. Grace isn't about excusing bad behavior. It's choosing not to let their negativity infect you. And if you think bigger picture, it connects directly to your reputation, your influence, how people see you over time. It makes me think of that Maya Angelou quote, People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel.
So choosing grace leaves that lasting positive feeling that, frankly, anger just can't. It protects your reputation in a way lashing out never will. And honestly, it often disarms the other person way more effectively.
That's a really good point. The long view versus that flash of satisfaction from hitting back. Okay, so grace helps us navigate tricky interactions by protecting our integrity. What about protecting our own energy from all the noise? That takes us to the second pillar from Donna West. Focused means you don't chase distractions. And boy, can we all relate to this one. It is so easy to get sucked into distractions, right? Replaying some comment someone made, spending energy proving tiny points that don't matter.
Oh, the mental replays.
Taking focus away from what's actually important. The author admits she used to do this all the time. Getting sidetracked by pointless stuff. It just drains you.
It really does. And what Donna helps us see is that chasing those little things, it directly uses up the energy you need for the big things. Your important work, your key relationships. So focus, in her view, becomes this crucial kind of self-protection. It's not just about getting stuff done. It's about guarding your mental and emotional resources. That ability to choose what gets your energy and what doesn't. That's vital for staying effective and, well, sane.
Absolutely. How
Yeah.
many times have you spent hours stewing over an email? What you should have said.
Guilty.
Me too.
Yeah.
So practically, what does she suggest? She offers this really simple but quite powerful filter. Ask yourself, will this matter a year from now? How about even a month from now?
Good question.
And if the honest answer is no, then it's just not worth your emotional fuel. That's a strong filter. Imagine just letting go of all those small things.
It's freeing, right? And she uses this brilliant analogy. She says, focus means you don't fight every fire because not every fire is real. Some are just smoke.
Oh, I like that. Smoke fires.
Yeah, it captures that discernment perfectly. You know, maybe there's that colleague who's always stirring things up, making little digs.
We all know one.
Right. Engaging with every single one of those, that's fighting smoke. It looks urgent, but it's just a diversion. It drains you and achieves nothing productive. Focus is about knowing which fires are real, which ones actually need your attention, and letting the smoke drift away. That selective engagement, that's strategic. It saves your energy for what counts.
Smoke fires. That's definitely sticking with me.
Yep.
Just clarifies things instantly. Okay, that leads us right into the third pillar. Quiet is not weak. This is another one that pushes back against common thinking.
Definitely.
Usually we think if someone's quiet, they're maybe unaware or disengaged or they've given up.
Or intimidated, maybe?
Yeah, you worry people will think you don't care. But Donna says she learned the hard way that speaking too soon often made things worse. That really flips the script on silence, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Suggests it can be a strength.
It absolutely does. It's a powerful shift. The author, she brilliantly reframes quiet as one of the most strategic tools you have. Silence, she argues, isn't emptiness. It's not that you have nothing to say. It's about deliberately creating space.
Space for what?
Space to think, to let a wiser, more measured response come up instead of that knee-jerk reaction you might regret. And also, this is really key, it often gives other people the space to reveal more, their real motives, maybe the weaknesses in their own position, all without you having to jump in too early.
So it's like information gathering too.
In a way, yes, it lets you assess before you commit.
Okay, here's where it gets really practical. She stresses that choosing silence doesn't mean you miss something or you're okay with a problem. Not at all. It means you're making a conscious decision. Don't waste energy where it won't have an impact. Save it for when it can make a difference.
Right.
You know the situations where someone is clearly just trying to bait you?
Oh, yeah.
Choosing to be quiet then isn't weakness. It's like strategically withdrawing. Refusing to play their game by their rules.
Exactly. It ties right back to that idea of wisdom in restraint. Donna reflects, the older I get, the truer that feels. Choosing silence in this sense isn't about being timid. It's about refusing to, as she puts it, get into the mud with people when you know nothing good will come from it.
Good way to put it.
It's asserting your own value, really. Recognizing some fights just aren't worth having or are beneath you. It's self-preservation again, protecting your peace. And it keeps you in control when someone else is trying to provoke you.
Okay, so let's pull these three together. Grace to keep your integrity. Focus to protect your energy from distractions, those smoke fires. And quiet as a strategic, powerful response. Like Donna Franklin West argues, these aren't just, nice personal traits. They're powerful professional strategies. They build trust, respect, influence. It's about playing the long game.
Exactly. And some lessons, like Donna points out, you learn the hard way. Often takes that life experience to really get it. But the value of hearing insights like hers from her journey, it can potentially help us avoid some of those bumps in the road.
Learn from her experience.
Right. She says, the longer I live, the more life experience I gather, the more convinced I am that there's real power in restraint. It's not just theory, it's wisdom earned through real life. And understanding that maybe gives you a bit of a shortcut.
A shortcut to being more effective, maybe calmer too.
Definitely calmer.
And that brings us to a final thought, a really practical takeaway for you listening right now. Donna West leaves us with this direct challenge or maybe an invitation. The next time you feel that surge, that immediate urge to react, ask yourself this simple, powerful question. Will grace, focus, or silence serve me better here?
Powerful question.
Isn't it? Just asking that can shift everything, calm that impulse, help you choose a response that's actually more strategic, more powerful. It's something you can take away and use immediately.
Starting today. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.